Hey guys, Travis C here. We're back with part two of our live stream. Uh, just to give you kind of a quick recap of what happened at the end of the last episode. Uh, Listen to this real quick.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
so Joe,
and
you
they, and by
said
the
you
way,
said
and by the
one
way,
thing that Texas, the people from Texas, they only eat foods and they shoot people.
No,
So
I
is
said
it
that.
is that is that
No,
true?
no, on. First off, you're on the line. It is Priya, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
I said you're from a state where people shoot shit, not people. So I said shoot shit and eat barbecue. No, I didn't say that they shoot people in Texas. They shoot shit in Texas. That could be clay pigeons. That could be beer cans. That could be sides of barns. I mean, I live in Illinois and we shoot clay pigeons and stuff like that up here. So no, I wasn't talking about shooting people. Cool. All right. Now we're all caught up. So let's go ahead and get back into this and see where the rest of this conversation goes, and this should bring us into the next call that we get. So I love doing these lives, guys. If you ever want to participate in these lives and everything, just keep a lookout for when we decide to do them and everything. You check out our social media and stuff like that. And of course, these lives could not be possible without the awesome sponsors we have, like ballwash.com, where you could go on and pick up so many different hygiene products from their website, ballwash.com, such as shampoos, conditioners, body washes, but also additional hygiene accessories like hand sanitizers, personal lubricants, ball guard that goes on like a lotion, dries like a powder, and a plethora of other things. And not only that, you can buy them in box sets, and you can also buy them in a subscription that you can get monthly. Use the promo code FreakNet at the end of your order, save you 15% on your entire order of ballwash.com. And of course, audible.com, where it's a one-stop shop for all audio books, and you get a 30-day free trial plus a credit to your first book purchase just by going to audibletrial.com/freaknet. All right, let's wrap that up, get back into the live stream, and enjoy the rest of our conversation with Prina. People do
Okay,
shoot
okay,
people
got
in
it. Sorry.
people do
Yeah.
shoot people in Texas, but they also shoot people in Chicago,
right, there should be
in
people
New
everywhere.
York, in LA, in Colorado, in Florida. I mean, everywhere there's shootings. I mean, I'm sure somebody somewhere in the UK has shot somebody with what I can only assume is still like muzzle loaded guns there. But yeah, no,
Yeah.
people shoot people everywhere. But no,
Oh
I'm
my
not.
God,
No,
they're so racist. Yeah, they're so
which
racist. I cannot believe that. How can how can a cop kill other people? If they're innocent, if they didn't do anything wrong. I cannot believe that.
well,
I'm
yeah,
with you.
yeah,
I don't think cops should be allowed to kill people. That's my personal opinion, and I
yeah,
think
but shouldn't people
you know.
not fight back? Kind of
I
just
mean, to an extent, but like when you've been
yeah.
waging war on a community for decades, it's really hard to expect people not to fight back.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I guess
Really,
I get where you guys are
centuries.
coming
But
from, and I'm not defending what
yeah,
any
yeah,
bad
yeah,
cop does and the stuff that's on TV. I mean, the stuff that happens does suck,
yeah, for sure.
but I can't sit there and bastardize an entire community of law enforcement, just because a few horrible people do horrible things. I just
Well, my
can't
thing
do
is
that.
it's not just a few. They kill 990 people a year. They kill more people. They kill twice as many people a year as have ever died in a mass shooting in this country since we started keeping track of the number of people who die in mass shootings.
Okay, but and that all stems from racism.
It doesn't all stem from racism. It stems from a lot of things.
Okay,
Yeah, quite a bit of it is from racism. There's also there's a weird, and I'm for, if reform is possible, I'm willing to seek it. I do think, like, if you look at a lot of the training stuff, they're taught this like this sheepdog thing where they're like, normal people are sheep. You got to protect them from the wolves. You got to kill the wolves.
Yeah,
That's like the thing that they're taught, and they're taught to see every single person they come across as a potential life threat. And that's not that. If you want to be in a community, you can't see your community members as a threat to your life. That's gonna automatically make you want to kill them, and it's going to automatically make you afraid of them, whether or not it's, I do think there's some subconscious biases that go into these things. And if you look at the number of people who are killed and where they're killed and all this stuff, I think that plays into it. But it's as much a systemic racism problem as it is an individual racism problem because of the things that they're taught in their law enforcement seminars and the way that they're taught how to do their jobs. And like that's where I think that the issue could be solved potentially is by stepping back and saying, hey, you know, when the U.S. military goes into a country and they actually have a legitimate threat to their life, there's like 8 steps they have to go through before they're allowed to do a kill shot. Cops don't have that. They could decide
Okay,
like,
so I want
hey,
to
that
ask
dog
one
is barking at
question.
me, I'm going to kill it.
Like, I want to ask one question. Is that really true that most of the Americans they take weeds and marijuanas mostly? Am I right?
I don't know if it's most. There are a lot of Americans
Uh,
who smoke weed.
yes, I mean, since it became more recreational legally, I know there are some people there are people who I've never thought would smoke pot do it
Recreationally.
Thank you. That they don't do it as, you know, it's like once a week, once every couple of days, just to even like fall asleep and stuff like that. But no. But why do you
Okay,
bring it? Why do
Joe.
you
So
bring a
tell
drug?
me, is that legal in America? Is that legal? Is that cannabis, marijuana, and
It's not. So that's a hard question to answer. It's not a straightforward question to answer. Federally, it's still illegal. But on a state by state basis, some of the states have decided to make it legal and some of them have not.
yeah, in UK it's legal. I guess so because in UK it's legal. They openly use that. They openly take it.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, well, a lot of people openly take it here, but even before it was legal.
Yeah, well, now everyone's doing it through like vape pens and shit like that, so you really don't even know what's happening.
Yeah, you know what though? I still run into people on the street who are like smoking a roach, and it's like, you could do that somewhere else, man. I don't really want to walk through a cloud of that.
Okay, is that a good drug? Is that a good drug? Is it good?
It's fine.
I don't think any drug's a good drug.
I mean, coffee. Coffee's good.
Well, now you're just splitting hairs.
Aspirin's a good drug.
That's true. I do take about 800 milligrams of ibuprofen a day just to function. So yeah, I guess so. Pharmaceutical.
Yeah, I have heard, there is a good drug and there's a bad drug. So marijuana and weed is kind of good drug. So
Do you smoke weed? Brian, do you smoke weed?
No comment.
Okay.
It's funny.
So when was the last time you were in Texas?
sorry, can you repeat that?
When was the last time you were in Texas?
Actually, that due to pandemic, I just shifted to my country, India. But I was there. It's been 5 months. I was there on Texas. So.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Okay. So you spend some time in India, sometimes in England, and sometimes in Texas. Is that correct?
No, not at all. Actually, I've never been to England. So I was in Texas only for 5 months, and because I am a therapist, I'm a therapist, and I was yeah.
You're
like talk therapy or like.
I'm kind of I'm a meditator. I teach my students that how to do meditation. So yeah, I'm a kind of therapist. I'm a meditator.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
And also I'm also a YouTuber. I also know Spanish language, as you can see in my YouTube channel. So I'm also a YouTuber.
Oh, nice. Do you teach meditation on your YouTube channel?
Yes, no, I teach about spirituality. I teach about meditation. I'm also an accent teacher. I teach British accent, American accent, and I also teach social studies.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So I didn't mention, and you made me a liar here, Priya. I told you that if you did not say howdy y'all when you got on the phone, I was going to hang up on you. So I need my howdy y'all before I become a liar.
Oh my god.
Oh, do it in an American accent, like you would teach your students.
Yeah, I did a howdy y'all in an American accent.
Just putting you on the spot.
Hard.
I am. Here's the thing. I committed to what I said, so if I don't get it, I gotta disconnect you. Priya.
Actually, no, guys, that if I talk about racism, like it happens everywhere. I want to tell you, I want to tell you one thing here. In India is in the worst condition right now because that if I talk about the conditions of India, it is worst in terms of education, in terms of politics, in terms of everything. Like
Oh,
we,
yeah.
like that there are a lot of like I think that I heard one incident where a boy threw acid on women you know
Oh, yeah, I've heard
acid.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah, well, and
kind of very
isn't Modi kind of an ethno-nationalist who's trying to destroy Muslims?
oh my god, Modi is just a rapist. He is just raping the country.
Oh my God.
Let me tell you one thing. I don't want to tell any lies. I don't want to be. I don't want to like. I don't want to I don't want to say you anything false. So Modi is just like a rapist. He's just raping the country. He's selling each and everything. He's selling the private companies. He's
Yeah.
selling the vaccines. He's selling each and everything. So he is more
Yeah.
than a rapist.
He's a pimp. Ugh.
Like that there are a lot of people who who always show fake fake like fake sympathy towards India, that India is a good country, India is this, India is that. I got fucked up because I don't want to be. I never proud to be an Indian.
Yeah. Hear that? I hear that.
All right, Priya. Well, I didn't get my howdy off, so I'm disconnecting you. Just letting you
Okay,
know.
sure. Okay,
Have a
sure.
nice day. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
Okay,
thanks for
bye-bye.
calling
Take
in.
care. Have a great day. Yeah.
Yeah, you too. Thank you for listening. I needed the howdy, y'all. I didn't get the howdy, y'all.
I hear you. You gave her a lot of opportunities.
I gave her so many opportunities. I really wanted to hear it. I wanted the benefit. I gave her the benefit of the doubt. I let her go on, but now we're here.
Yep.
This is me. Real quick.
On the Podbean, now we're here.
Utter Idiot Savant was trying to call in, and I think we're gonna take that call in a little bit, but I want to get through the Phantom Tollbooth.
Yeah.
And talk about that real quick.
You want to do both chapters right back to back, or you want to do one and then we'll do another later?
Well, yeah. Well, let's do one now, and then we can do another one later and stuff like that. Because we're almost getting to that point where we're gonna split this in half.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why I was curious if if we were far enough along that we had to do both. But
yeah,
cool.
I mean, realistically, it's just wherever I decide to kind of split it down the middle. Because we got this for another hour and 5 minutes, so yeah, we should be good to kind of do one, then we'll just do another one later. That's why people aren't getting bored about here in the middle of a book.
Yeah.
So, guys, we mentioned earlier we're doing a book club in this freaking show. It's called the Effin' Book Club, Phantom Tollbooth. What is this sorcery you speak of? Utter Idiot. You're going to hear about this in a moment. But the Phantom Tollbooth is an incredible book. It's actually for kids of a younger age. We picked it because it's an easy read and it's a fun read. We do it for the FreakNet Book Club, the Effin' Book Club, if you will. If you guys don't know, FreakNet is the network that we created to kind of collaborate our podcast together in one. So it gives us the opportunity to do amazing videos and stuff that we post up on YouTube, such like the haunted cemetery tours that we did last year.
Those are still really popular. I dig that.
They are. I love the fact that I'm still getting comments and views from it 7 months later. Even people talking about how like they visited themselves. And there was one girl who even said like she heard like some of the stuff we talked about she never even heard of, and I was proud of that. At first, I was like, "Oh God, did we make that shit up?" And no, I went back and read it. Like, no, because we did 8 of them. We did 8 different eight different cemeteries in one day. So I was like, "Crap, maybe we got something mixed up," but we did. Utter, I swear to God, I'm gonna take your call. Just give me 1 minute, brother. So it's awesome how those viewerships are still going up. I was actually surprised to see that Bachelor's Grove Resurrection Cemetery are the top downloads, but actually Moon Point is, or Blood Point. One of those two are. But that stuff is on YouTube. You can find it if you just check FreakNet Studios on YouTube. You can check out the awesome cemetery tours, some of the food stuff that me and Joey did, like the Portillo's ranking, and I think me and Sarge did burgers. Me, Sarge, and Cartoon Joe did sodas, stuff like that. We also back when me and Joe were trying out diets, we did diet journals and stuff like that. I actually just started keto again this past June 1st, and I started bringing back my WordPress journal, my journey journal.
Hell yeah.
Which is written But I think I may actually release like a video vlog of it as well. I just really haven't decided if I'm going to yet. But if I do, that's going to be on Freaknet as well. So
Nice.
after book club, we're reading the Phantom Tollbooth. The brief way I can describe Phantom Tollbooth, it's pretty much like the Chronicles of Narnia, but in a different world.
Yeah.
I guess I can read the back here. A journey to the land beyond. For Milo, everything's a bore. When a toll booth mysteriously appears in his room, he drives through it only because he's got nothing better to do. But on the other side, things seem different. Milo visits the island of conclusion. You get there by jumping. And there's a lot of word puns in this book. It's absolutely amazing. Especially in not the chapter we're about to read, but the chapter
one after that. Yeah.
Yes. Let's see here. Learns about time from a ticking watchdog named Tak, and even embarks on a quest to rescue Rhyme and Reason. You're gonna hear about Rhyme and Reason in the chapter here briefly. Somewhere along the way, Milo realizes something astonishing. Life is far from dull. In fact, it's exciting beyond its wildest dreams. So we've been reading this book going on. I think we're on chapter 6 right now. So we've been doing it for about 6 weeks. We've been doing this book club. I bought the hardcover book.
I got it on Kindle.
Yeah. I am from Tennessee. Only read at 3rd grade level. This is a 3rd grade level book.
This is a great book for you.
This is for ages 8 to 12, and I'm 32 years old because I just celebrated my birthday last week. So.
I don't know how to do it in Tennessee, but I was 10 when I was in the 3rd grade. So,
see, there you go. All right, I'm 32, and I can't wait to start preschool.
Yeah, right.
So we're all good here. YouTube.com, channel Freaknet Studios, YouTube. Thank you, Utter Savant. I appreciate that. I'm going to call you Savant. I'm going to remove the idiot part of that because I don't need. You know what? UIS. Can I call you just US? Can I just say US?
US.
Can I just say US Joe? Does that sound good?
Yeah, that's fine with me.
US works for me. So, idiot is fine. Oh God, no! I don't want to bring up my memories of my ex-girlfriend. So I bought the hardcover book off Amazon. God, so many to list.
Sorry,
I can't wait till next February because we're gonna talk about relationships again. It's amazing.
Nice.
What I answered to. Idiot is fine. It's what I answered to. Yeah, so did my ex-girlfriend. Awesome book. Like I said, I got the hardcover. I bought it off Amazon. Joe got the book off of what'd you say, Kindle?
Yeah, Kindle.
So it's an amazing thing. It's an amazing book. It's awesome. If you guys ever get a chance and you want to do it, go ahead and grab the book yourself. It wasn't that expensive, actually.
No, it's super cheap.
What I like is it has like that Scholastic's book club like barcode on the back that gives you the date, or not the date, the price in both the U.S. and Canadian.
Yeah.
And I believe I bought this book for cheaper than this. The book says $9. I think I bought it cheaper than that. But if you guys want to go ahead and buy the book,
it's a book that's like 60, well, probably almost 80 years old.
1961.
Oh,
okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, somewhere around there.
That's right. It started right around the same time as Doctor Who.
Yeah.
So Doctor Who was 63.
So I recommend if you guys want to go ahead and buy this book. Like I said, we're only about 6-7 chapters in. You could easily read and catch up. And then every time we release an episode, we're talking about the next chapter in this book. And depending on how we do the rest of the year, how far we get in this book, depends on if we start a new one. And if we get enough people who want to participate in the book club such as this, we may actually turn that into something and maybe do like lives, like a live book club and stuff, so we can talk with listeners and stuff like that as well. So I do recommend getting the book because it is awesome. And I'm not even much of a reader. So, okay. Now that I mentioned that and I just dragged out more time.
Sure.
Chapter 6, Faintly. Now, to me, I pronounce it macabre.
That's how I pronounce it.
Macabre, macabre. So Faintly Macabre story. I did listen to an audio at one point about this book. Oh, nice. And somebody called it macabre. So not quite sure, but I went with macabre. So basically, this is the entire story of how the Faintly Macabre, who is a witch, or a witch, if you will, not a witch, but a witch.
Right.
The R is silent. Thank you, idiot. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go with idiot. I changed my mind. Fuck my ex. She's not gonna ruin another thing for me. So Faintly Macabre is a witch, which not WITCH, but WHICH. and her whole job was to decide which words were to be used until she got greedy, decided to keep the words for herself. Because, Joey, what's the important thing about words here in the Phantom Tollbooth?
They are literal. They exist in real space.
Mm-hmm. True that.
Mm-hmm.
So she got thrown in prison by a family member, and she is about to tell Milo, who is the main character, the R is silent. Yes, it is. Lidge. I think Lidge. I don't know. Lilij. AJ. I don't know. Is that IJ or LLIJ? I don't even know. I'm going to go with Lidge.
I don't even know.
Who cares? Welcome, though. I'm not saying hello.
Oh, I'm Jill.
Oh, it's backwards.
Nice.
Gotcha. Oh, all the confusion people tell me. I tell you. Jill. So it is Lidge. I was right.
Nice.
Thank God for lowercase letters that look like capital letters of other letters.
Right.
Okay. So Milo's sitting in the prison cell with Family Macabre.
If you'll recall, he was sentenced to 6 million years.
6 million years.
By Officer Shrift.
That's true. So she goes into her story and she starts talking about a king, a leader, if you will, who lands on a country full of evil and decides to build a kingdom. And I believe that kingdom is called Wisdom.
Yes.
Yep. This king has 2 sons, and they spend their springs going out, creating, building up the kingdom, almost kind of like a Napoleon, if you will.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, goes out in spring, gets up more land, comes back, and just keeps on growing and keeps on growing and keeps on growing. 2 sons. I can't remember the name of the word son, which is actually part of the show, but I do remember the mathematician. I think the other son is like Aziz or Aziz.
Yeah, Ahaz or something.
Ahaz. Ahaz.
They have weird names compared to like everyone else has a really literal name, but these ones do not.
Jill, are you in Austin too? Idaho. Fucking Idaho. Awesome. Well, welcome. Love the potato.
Oh, Azaz. You were right. Sorry.
Azaz. Okay. See,
he's AZ. Sorry. I Oh, God.
I knew. Joe, I'm not going to lie. I didn't realize it either. So you just made a point of it.
Yeah. Well, I was just trying to figure out why his name was that. But anyway.
So Aziz and the mathematician created their own kingdoms. One is fucking what the hell is the word? Digitopolis, and the other one's obviously where they're at right now in Dictionopolis. The king was always sad that he never had a daughter. Because in the book it says he loves girls as much as he loves boys, which is kind of a weird phrasing for it.
I would like to point out the phrasing was he loved little girls as much as he loved little boys.
Yeah. I'm gonna tone that to the fact that this book was written almost 80 years ago.
Yeah.
So weird verbiage, but that's how it was said.
Yeah, they had different euphemisms for those things back then.
Yeah. And so yeah. Okay. Anyways. One day he found 2 abandoned girls in the park, and he decided to take them in as his own and named them Rhyme and Reason. And Joe, if you want to kind of continue from that point.
Yeah, and they grew up fair and beautiful, and they as the king grew older and died, he made it the responsibility of his sons to take care of them. And his sons, of course, unbeknownst to their father, began to become more and more opposed to one another. The one who founded Dictionopolis he felt that words were more important, and the one who founded Digitopolis felt that numbers were more important. And so they had their private battle, and the king completely didn't notice about it. And the girls, Rhyme and Reason, stayed in the kingdom of wisdom, and everyone in the land would come to them to help settle disputes. And so finally, it came to the point where the 2 kings, the 2 sons, really wanted the final verdict on who was more important between numbers and words. And Rhyme and Reason both said, well, neither is more important. You can't, there's no point in numbering the stars, just like there's no point in naming all the sands. Like they're equally important things, which of course pissed off both sons because like they wanted one to win. And God forbid they just be equals. Kings, am I right? But so they took their sisters and imprisoned them in the castle of the air, and now the kingdom of wisdom has fallen into ruin, and rhyme and reason will never return unless someone can go to the castle and get them down. And of course, Milo feels that that's going to be his job. That's the thing that he's going to do, which is great. Now we know where the story's going to some extent, and I'm excited about that.
Well, yeah, and they obviously discussed that in order to get to it, they had to go to staircases guarded by demons that Talk wasn't too happy about hearing about.
Yeah. Talk doesn't like demons. Really hates them. Doesn't even like the sound of it.
Sounds like a concept for a video game. You know what it should be? I would play the Phantom Tollbooth.
I would 1000% play the Phantom Tollbooth.
Yeah.
Little 10, 15-hour game. Hell yeah.
Now, obviously, the chapter doesn't end there.
No.
Because Milo is able to get out of jail just by a press of a button.
Right. Which I love. I love that she's like, yeah, Shrift likes to throw people in jail, but he doesn't care about actually keeping them there. Which, makes you wonder, why are you still in jail, Faintly? What are you doing? But whatever, man.
Yeah. Utter Idiot Savant says, rescue the girls from the prison of air. Is that what the fuck? Is that Mario?
It might be.
God. Idiot, are you making a Mario reference?
Oh no, he's just saying it's a video game concept. I get what you're saying.
It sounds sarcastic, but at the same time, it can only sound the way I want it to sound because it's text.
Right? Yeah, you might be reading into it.
Yeah, but isn't Princess Peach floating on a cloud or some shit?
In some games.
But I do like the idea of Phantom Tollbooth being a game.
Well, yeah, you got to drive your car and you get to choose where you go. It almost feels like, Kingdom Hearts could be inspired by it. I dig it.
Right? Chilling out with the big ass dog with a clock on his side.
Hell yeah.
Hanging out with bees and beetles.
I'd play it on for a mobile game. It'd be fun.
Yeah. You know what would be awesome to do? If we get the right people to do it and have the right availability to do it, is turn Phantom Tollbooth into into one of those fucking big ass board D&D games.
Yeah, an RPG.
Yeah, there you go, RPG. Yeah,
amazing.
I was gonna go role playing game, but I thought it was something else.
No, you got it right.
Huh? Isn't there another word though, like a tabletop game? Is that another?
Oh yeah, tabletop role playing.
Yeah,
paper and dice. Lots of different ways to say it.
Nice. We really still need to play D&D once.
Yeah, we do.
We do. So we'll talk about the next chapter here in a little bit.
Yeah, but I liked it. I thought it was a cool story. It was nice to get the background, the backstory, to learn who Rhyme and Reason are, and to have not as much wordplay in this one as in the next one, but there was some good wordplay because there was nothing there. Stuff like that. Although arguably there were demons there, so there wasn't nothing. It just wasn't developed.
Yeah, and I can understand the lack of wordplay in it, just for the sense of it was just more of a story than it was kind of
it's just setting up the rest of the book, I think.
Yeah, story inception, a story within a story.
Mm-hmm.
Utter Idiot, if you want, feel free to try calling back in again. If you do call in, please, for the love of God, have headphones. I hate echoes, and I don't take calls that don't have headphones and they have echoes. Okay, oh God. Oh, also, the first words I better hear from you is "Howdy, y'all," or else you're
hanging up.
Did you say you want me to hang up? How dare you?
What?
You there, bud?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, I hear the echo.
How do you hear an echo? I have headphones on.
Hell if I know. But I'm gonna let it slide if I get howdy, y'all. That's all I want. Say it.
We don't say howdy, y'all here.
I don't give a shit. I need one. Give me one.
Howdy, y'all.
Thank
nice.
you.
I say, arguably, he just said it by saying they don't say it.
You said you're from Tennessee?
Yeah, Nashville.
What's the greeting in Nashville? Is it just like a downwards head nod?
Well, it's usually good morning or hello. Yeah.
Oh,
right.
Nice.
Right. So
I love a good morning at any time of day.
Yeah, see, my greetings are more of like a downward head nod or hey, how you doing? You know, throw a Joey from Friends out there.
No, we always make eye
How you
contact
doing?
because we don't want to be shot.
Oh fuck!
But
How
if you're
you
looking
doing?
at my eyes, how are you going to see my gun?
Well,
True.
we're well versed,
I'm just kidding. I don't have any guns.
dude. There's shootings here every freaking day. Okay.
Well, see, I mean, I'm near Chicago, but
Mhm.
Well,
Well, you moved out.
you said you were near Chicago, and he's already said he's from Illinois.
yeah.
Oh yeah, but I live about 45 miles out of Chicago.
I can walk to Chicago from where I'm at.
Yeah, my area of living is cornfields and murder every 12 years.
I love that it's on a schedule.
Oh, you're
yeah.
up by Wisconsin.
Yeah. No, it's no, maybe not 10, maybe 13. But yeah, no, it happens, but not down here. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah,
There aren't enough people. People.
But that's the thing, you know, they're interesting murders that when they happen, because the last one that happened looked like a staged suicide by an apparent. Yeah, there was this guy who apparently killed himself by shooting himself in the back of the head.
Amazing.
Yeah, the door that they never used to enter the house was busted open. So they assumed that he locked himself out, kicked his own door open, and shot
himself in the back of the head.
Yeah. So, but there's a lot of speculation that he owed certain people money. But the murder that happened before that, years and years and years ago, was a hired murder by a wife to get her husband killed. So, interesting murders here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many people live in Pt2? Do you know?
Well, I don't know. Are we telling people where I live?
Sorry.
Just did.
I got real excited. So I wonder if it's less than 25,000, because then it sounds, these are really interesting murders. You could be on Small Town Murder.
Yeah, no,
and that's a really great podcast, and they always have really interesting stories about small town murders.
Well, let me tell you, I'm going to tell you three things here, Joe. Yeah. First off, I'm pretty sure at one point I said I'm from Pt2.
No, I know.
Well, I'm totally cool with that. Secondly, we probably have no more than 3,000 people in Pt2.
That's what I thought. That's what I would have thought.
And lastly, I have messaged Small Town Murder about the hit murder that happened and never got a response. Yeah. So it kind of sucks. Yeah. But hey, I tried. I thought it was an interesting concept.
James and Jimmy, you guys are my friends. You got to do it. Come on.
Do you know them?
Yeah, they were on Geekcast Live like 2 years ago.
Oh, they probably blew up too. They're probably too popular now.
Yeah, probably.
They're probably like, who the hell's Joe?
They've forgotten their friends.
Right. Well, if you ever get someone like Cartoon Joe, then that's just rude, because that's a very unique name.
Yeah, I'm an odd duck too, so.
Yeah. But idiot. First off, tell me utter idiot savant, where'd the name come from and why?
Well, utter meaning completely. I am on the spectrum. I tested 36 out of 40, so I got an A, or is that an A minus? I don't know.
Nice.
Anywho,
it depends. Depends on the grade.
I'm really good with mathematics, but my true skill set is like I can just take a lot of inputs and then like develop a plan with it.
Nice.
So whether that's logistics or marketing or just whatever, I'm just very good with puzzles.
Fantastic.
Yeah. But when it comes to social cues, yeah, I'm an idiot.
I hear that.
Yeah. So they're I'm just on the spectrum. That's all.
Nice.
Yeah. I gotta say, man, you seem like a talkative kind of guy, and I'm digging.
Dude,
I'm digging.
Dude, I love this pod paint thing. Oh, can you cuss? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, I put explicit on it because once in a while when me and Cartoon Joe, like our whole podcast, like we don't intentionally mean to cuss. It's just when we get into certain topics, we get so involved into it, it just happens. So
also, we grew up around people who used those words. And,
right? I was right. They wasn't in a dictionary. Mm-hmm.
No. It's the goofiest thing. Like, growing up, there was always a rule. And actually, me and Joey are stepbrothers. His dad married my mom. Geez, I think that's going on, fucking 15 years now.
I think you're right.
Yeah. So I think that it's either this
You're related.
Either 15 years last year or it's 15 years this year. But they had a rule, like you could cuss at the age of 18, but before that, no.
Right.
Even though they said it all the time.
Right.
Are y'all stepbrothers?
So the moment I turned 18,
Did he used to oil himself up a lot as a teenager?
Which one of us? Oh yeah, me. It's you. I'm ginger. If I don't oil myself up, I die.
Oh yeah, no, I'm Hungarian, so I'm naturally tan all the time. It's amazing.
That's sarcasm.
I don't burn,
right? Or is it?
No, 100%, 100%. I'm Hungarian. I have a darker skin complexion, and
I didn't know that was a Hungarian thing. I had no idea.
Yeah, well, it's Middle East. Yeah.
Oh, is it really?
Austria, Hungary, yeah, Palestine, all that shit. Yeah.
What? How is that Middle East?
That's so fucking fun.
So so you know,
Hungary's just south of France. How is that Middle East?
Listen, man, I don't make the geographical locations. I just tell you where they're at.
I just tell you about them.
I just tell you.
Hungary's part of Europe. It's not in the Middle East.
Yeah, Europe's Middle East. Listen, man, if you go from here and you head that way, that's east.
I mean, it's north of Italy. How is it Middle East?
Listen, man. Where is Europe from us? It's east, right? Now there's a northern part, there's a southern part, and there's a middle part right there.
That would be Central East.
Yeah, right. Central, middle, tomato. What are we arguing about here? There's a middle part. That's a centralized area.
Hang on a second. I know that it's just semantics, but still, are you just okay? So what everyone else in the world considers the Middle East, what do they call it? Southeast?
I mean, if they feel the need to, yeah. You got to follow your star, bro.
Oh,
listen, you chose to listen to this. I didn't invite you. This is what you get.
Yeah.
So anyway, so Hungry, Middle East, right?
Middle East. He's Middle Eastern, y'all.
Sure.
Anyway, so
yep.
But no, I am for the Middle East part. It is a joke, but no, there's actually a darker skin tone. It's like an olive skin tone for Hungarians. Yeah, well, it's kind of like I guess Italy, like skin. Italians have like a darker skin tone, like more of an olive. Yeah. So that's how. You never met my dad, right? My actual dad.
Oh, I've met him once.
Okay, maybe well, yeah, and you've obviously been around me for over a decade. You've seen the birthmark on my hand.
Yeah.
That skin tone is the skin complexion that my dad has, that his parents had. Yeah, so it's more of an olive skin tone, and
see, I just assumed your dad had old guy like out in the sun a lot skin.
No, he always
like the Elliots. The Elliots all look like that.
No, I can see that. It makes a lot of sense, but no, that's just dad's natural skin complexion. And me, Nick, Sherry, we really don't burn too much. Like we can it takes a long time. Yeah, it takes a long time. And Sherry doesn't really burn too much because she lived in tanning beds and lived in when she would sunbathe, like she instead of using like tanning bronzer, it's just baby oil or Pam.
Yeah. I have friends.
It was the 80s, man. There were no limitations.
I have Greek friends who use olive oil.
Yeah, I used baby oil once because Sherry said it's worth it. And I did burn that day, but we were also I was swimming in the pool for like 6 hours.
Yeah,
and it was like sunny, no clouds, 90 degrees all fucking day.
I think if I used baby oil, I think I would instantly develop skin cancer.
But you're ginger, though, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, you have very sensitive skin.
I do. I've gotten a sunburn from walking in the snow before.
I used Crisco before our senior trip, and I paid for that.
Hot chicken skin.
What up? What the hell, Joe?
Joe,
is that a breeze that just blew through?
Oh yeah, I'm sitting on my front porch now. The wind's blowing nice today.
Yeah, go to the back porch.
Yeah, let me just cover this.
Yeah, that's horrible.
So the windscreen.
Yeah, where's your windsock when you need it?
Yeah, right.
What were we talking about that brought this all up? I'm lost now.
I have no idea. You're directing the show. What is the format of the show?
We don't really have one.
This is it. It's bantering, brother.
Just banter. We just chat.
We just talk. That's what I love about Podbean. Anybody can call in and contribute. It's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we figured like when we created this freaking show, we just wanted to show just about anything, whatever topics are like current events, movies, games, music,
comic books, porn stars.
Yeah, just
they weren't porn stars when we talked to them.
No, only fans help that out. Just to kind of like talk about everything, keep it more current event like. We talked to cosplayers, comic book creators. Actually, you know what? James Durman, who created the short story scary storybook.
Oh yeah,
he just released his third book. So he actually got a hold of us and wanted to come back on the show. So
fantastic.
Yeah. So I don't know if we're gonna do that in October.
Yeah.
What's up?
I remember Kevin Goatee from Comics Watching Comics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Geekcast Live kind of robbed him from me. I'm insulted.
Not on purpose.
By that. I'm insulted.
He didn't even remember me.
It's okay. I'm not insulted. I'm just kidding. It's okay. Yeah, Jill, if you want to call in, I would love to hear somebody from Idaho. I don't know if I've ever met anyone from Idaho. That'd be a nice different accent to hear, I believe. Idiot. Do we have accents? Do I sound like I have an accent, or do I just sound normal?
Yeah, normal, I guess, in a weird way.
Midwestern.
You do have that Midwestern undertone, though. That's why I was like, how close to Wisconsin are you?
Right. Well, yeah, because I mean, obviously,
but it's not Wisconsin. Wisconsin's not directly north of Illinois. It's Minnesota, right?
Well, Wisconsin is north of Illinois. Wisconsin is between Illinois and Minnesota. They're middle central.
Wait, how can Illinois does not border the Canadian border? So there's a state above you. Which is it?
Yeah.
Wisconsin.
It's Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois, and then Tennessee or Kentucky and then Tennessee. If you go straight down. Yeah.
Well, don't forget about Indiana to the east. Come on.
Well, Indiana's to the east. Yep, they're middle east of the United States.
But Wisconsin is directly north of Illinois, correct?
Correct.
Wisconsin is directly
and
north,
Minnesota is west of Wisconsin.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, no.
So I misunderstood you before.
No, Minnesota's north of Wisconsin.
Well, northwest.
It's
Both.
west, though.
Yeah, I mean,
because Wisconsin doesn't Wisconsin border Canada?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well, no, there's a lake there.
Yeah, no.
Google. Google.
You don't bring Google into this.
Okay, I won't.
No, but if without looking at a map, isn't it? So we got Illinois. Right above Illinois is Wisconsin. Right above Wisconsin is Minnesota. Just to the left of it, isn't that the Dakotas? And then below that's like Iowa.
The left of Minnesota is the Dakotas.
Yeah,
and then just below Minnesota is Iowa. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Wisconsin doesn't come close to the Canadian border.
No, I mean lakes. I think that's Lake Superior is in the way.
Maybe. Fun fact: I'm not sure if you guys know this, but Canada is right below Detroit, Michigan.
I did know that.
Fun fact.
I did know that because I've been to Detroit.
Yeah, I watched a TikTok because I do TikToks, by the way. There was a video that somebody from Canada posted on their Canadian side of Niagara Falls. Losing her mind.
Wait a minute! I thought Niagara Falls was out north of Buffalo.
Yeah, well, Niagara Falls is the border of the Canada and the United States. So there's a Canadian side, and then there's an American side.
Yeah, but it's nowhere near Detroit.
Yeah, well, Detroit's.
Oh no, he jumped from.
Yeah, I changed
Detroit to Canada to Niagara Falls.
Yeah, you gotta keep up, bro.
Yeah, I mean you're moving northeast in a very rapid pace.
Well, yeah. I'm trying to stay more northeast. I don't want to stay Middle East.
This is why we don't have a format. It's all stream of consciousness.
Yeah. See, the problem with this idiot is you've only been around for a little bit. We've been doing this for 5 years, so Joe gets how I do things. But you'll learn. You'll learn if you hang out with us.
This is only my second day on Podbean.
Oh, nice. This is only your second day.
Yeah, I love it, man.
I am honored. I am honored that I am part of your beginning.
You are the first call in, man. You are the first.
Hell yeah,
freak. I appreciate that, man.
I would not believe that. You seem like an old hand at this. You're really good.
Oh well, I have Discord. Hello.
Oh well, there you go.
Yeah, Discord. Yeah. See, you seem like the kind of guy that should have a podcast.
Oh, shut the front door! Everybody's telling me that. What the?
Right? Right now, I want you to open the door and do a fucking podcast. I would listen to your podcast, man.
Yeah, but see, the whole. I'd get off on some mathematical tangent and I'd be gone for.
Sounds fascinating.
You could do a podcast about math and music since you're in Nashville and just call it the Eminem Show.
Ooh.
Oh,
Look at that.
That's a good name, but it's probably
right
trademarked.
No, there's no. I don't think there's another Eminem out there. If not,
but see, there's enough people doing music in Nashville. I don't want to contribute to that because some of them suck.
Yep. Give it a minute. Let Joey finish basting himself.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm washing my hands.
Oh, are you?
I thought he was making an espresso.
Yeah, I was doing some light gardening while I was outside.
It sounded like he was steaming the milk.
It did sound like that.
Did you get a chance to put together your little coffee bar in your new place yet?
Oh yeah, it's a terrible mess right now, but yeah, it's set up.
All right, guys, let's cut it off here. God, talking to people could be so fun sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. No, I actually enjoy getting call-ins from people. It's nice to kind of meet so many different people from all over the world and even our own country. So we're going to cut it off here. We got about about 40 minutes left of the live stream. So we're going to go ahead and continue that on to episode 3. This should be released in a couple days here. And that'll be wrapped up with one more call-in that we got. So hope you guys are enjoying these live streams. Like I said, if you ever want to come on to them or participate in them, just make sure you follow us on social media, because Facebook is where we will post it when we decide to do live streams again. We'll try to make them more consistent if we get the viewership for it. So Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter is where you can find us. And, of course, our podcast is released on all podcast platforms. So wherever you listen to your podcast, you can find us just by searching This Freakin' Show. Guys, that's all I got. As always, I am Travesty, and you just listened to another episode of This Freakin' Show. I'm out.